All right, let's look at some of the circles in 31 through 34. And we want to make sure we draw the picture, because that's going to help us a lot. So we have a circle, it's in the first quadrant, which is up here, and it's tangent to both axes. So that means it's going to touch the x and y axis. So what this tells me is that the radius is going to be right in the middle, and it's the same length. So that tells me that x and y are the same. That's the only way the circle can touch both axes. If they're, so that means we could have like 3 and 3. So the center would be 3, 3, right? Hopefully the visual's helping. It doesn't have to be 3 though, right? It could be 5 and 5. It just has to be the same number, because that's the only way we're going to cross, the only way we're going to touch both axes. So then hopefully that'll help you find a circle. So just getting you started on these. 32. So we know we have, we know we have to go through -2 and -6. And so for me, there's again lots of circles, but I would make it nice and center to make this easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could make it not centered, and then the center's down here, and we'll never find that. But if we make the center on the axes, then the center would just be right exactly in between -6 and -2. So I think these are challenging, just because there's more than one answer, but it's just getting us used to circles and what might work. So the easiest way to do 32 is to make the center -4, 0, right exactly in between -6 and -2. It's not the only answer, but I think it's the easiest one. 33, it passes through the origin. So it's going to go through 0, 0. And then the center's on the -y axis, so the center is down here somewhere. Again, there's lots of options, but just make a circle and then the center is somewhere down here. So the center could be 0, -5. And then your radius is 5. But that's not the only one, right? You could go farther down and make it 0, -7, right? And then your radius is 7. So again, these are just tricky because there's so much freedom. I'm not finding the equations. I'm going to leave that step for you. And then last one is centers on the x-axis. So it's somewhere on the x-axis. And then the graph is tangent to the horizontal line through the point 0, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 3. Here's my horizontal line. And my circle's just tangent to that. So it could be here, it could be here, right? And then we know the center is on the x-axis. So my center will be, I don't know, 5, 0, 0, 0, right? Anything, 3, 0. Kind of just depends where you put it. And then the radius would have to be 3, because that's the only way it's going to be tangent to this line. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, these are tricky just because there's so much freedom and there's lots of correct answers.